the chat, put it over here. Live chat. And that's there. Overhead. Alright, and it says we are live, so good morning, YouTube. Good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you are, of course. Yeah, I just got this started about 2 minutes early today, and let me know if the audio is good, video is good. We're going to do a quick unboxing here of this BulletPoint Jeep mounting system. I'm pretty sure I got the right one for my vehicle, or for my son's Jeep. And I'm getting this because I want to be able to mount the cell phone like next to the dash, so I can read my text and text while I'm driving. Just kidding. I like to navigate with my cell phone versus the what do you call it? The in-vehicle GPS system. And so because I like to do that, I like it like right on the dash so I can see stuff. And of course, you know, if I needed to access my phone because there is that tendency to still pick it up while I'm driving, I can do it. I won't have to do that. It's there, you know, because we do get distracted. It's just that it is what it is, and you can't just put the phone down. You know, you still drive the road, and you see people holding their phones. Well, I don't want to hold my phone. I want to have my hand on the steering wheel. If I need to tap something like I'm tapping on the radio, then I can still do that, you know. So, Mary France Vlog, thank you for jumping on in and saying hello. Let me give you a jacket here. I know it's been a while since I've been live, you know, trying to do at least one live per week. You know, that's the goal of it all, right? But what I have here is this this mount for the Jeep. Let's go ahead and take a look at that here. Change camera angles here for this is it here. So this is the BulletPoint mounting solutions. First time for me to open this box, so I don't know what is on the inside. In fact, let's do this as well since we're here with this cam. I'm gonna turn off studio view. There's this and a cam so we can talk at the same time. Yeah. Alright, so this box comes with a sticker. Thanks for the blue. You're very welcome. Thank you for, you know, listening in on what I have to say. You know, this is a mount for the cell phone in the vehicle. So, sticker, tough, solid, secure. Got to put the glasses on. Let's just see what this says and see what's inside of here. Thank you for choosing BulletPoint Mounting Solutions. Veterans Law Enforcement, please visit. Exclusive carbon fiber, blah, 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 blah. And this is basically, these are the installation instructions. And I'll read through them to make sure I'm good to go with it all. So basically, it's this mount here. Let's open it up here. So let's see. I have this in my vehicle, my other vehicle. This is the for the cell phone itself. So for example, it would go like this, and it pinches the cell phone pretty tight. It's very secure. It's not going anywhere. So that's this there. We're gonna put everything back in the box as we go. We're not actually taking it all out. This is the mounting arm. So this will install to here like so, and this will go onto the base, which is inside the plastic here. Pretty cool. They also included a Phillips head screwdriver. Self-tapping screws is what these look like because it's got the pointy end. This is keychain and another sticker and the actual mount. So this will sit in the dash, and from what it looks like here, alright, it's got a little sticky pad. And let's just read the instructions to see what it says here. Does it have all the screws? Alright, so I'll need the two self-tapping screws that will go into this hole and this hole here, and then the alignment hole for the OE screws. Alright, remove the rubber dash tray liner from the dash tray and set aside. You may choose to trim it to size as indicated in step 8. The rubber dash liner, oh, that must be this piece here. This plastic piece. I guess technically speaking, I could remove this and just no. I need this has to be mounted to that. The rubber dash liner. Maybe what are they talking about? The rubber dash liner. Oh, from the vehicle. Use a small Phillips head screwdriver to remove the OE fastener screw found in the angled portion of the dash tray. Set the mounting base in place, taking note of where the adhesive tape makes contact with the dash tray. Thoroughly clean the dash tray where the adhesive tape will make contact. Remove the adhesive tape backing and carefully press the base into position, ensuring alignment between the hole in the mount and the hole in the dash tray. Maintain pressure on the mounting base for at least 1 minute. Reinstall the OE fastener screw. Remove in step 2 for its additional stability. We included optional self-tapping screws, which can be used to further secure the base. Allow the adhesive tape to cure for 24 hours before attaching the mounting arm and device holder. Use a pair of scissors or utility knife to carefully trim the dash tray liner to the proper length for a more finished OEM-like appearance. Attach the mounting arm and phone holder to the base. During the first 3 days, it's normal to find that you need to periodically tighten the mounting arm. Take pics of your installed mount and post them to Instagram or Facebook. Use hashtags #BulletPoint mounts and mount it to be featured on our social media pages. Alright, well, it's pretty self-explanatory. I don't know that I'm going to like it, so I'm not going to do any trimming of anything yet. I'm just going to do installing. In fact, I might use this as a... But I'm not going to cut anything yet. We'll see. We're going to put it in and see how it goes, and then we'll make adjustments to it as we need to for the week. Now, trying something new and different here as well. If I don't need to use these self-tapping screws, I'm not going to. We'll see how secure it is. You know, we're not going to actually, hey, Big E's support group, thanks for dropping on in. We're not going to actually tape it down to sticky tape. We're just going to screw it into place. And maybe we will use the screws. Maybe we will not. We will see. To be determined, if anything, right? But that's the this mounting solution. And then once I install it, I'm gonna do some. I'm gonna trim some dead leaves out of a palm tree. So, would love for you to hang out with me during that process. I am gonna switch over to the cell phone camera, and I hope this works, where I take this outside so you can continue to see what I've got going on. What do you think? Good idea? We'll see. So. Testing. Okay, I switched back over to the desk microphone. I want to get a couple of things set up before we actually go outside to do stuff. Appreciate the thumbs ups. Appreciates the likes and supports. Do me a favor and share the share this if you're enjoying what you're seeing. I hope that you are. Do we have sound now? We should have sound now. Thank you for letting me know. Thank you for letting me know. And I'd appreciate it if you let me know that we have sound when I go outside also. Alright, because I'm trying something new and different. And hopefully the connectivity maintains when we actually go outside to do the install in the truck, in the Jeep. So I should no longer be muted. We'll see in just a moment, yeah? Alright. Thank you very much, Biggies. Appreciate you. So what is new with you? Anything new, exciting you got going on? What's the plan for this weekend? So my plan of the day is to, well, I unboxed it, number 1. We're going to install it, number 2. Step 3 is to do some palm tree maintenance so you guys can see me do some of that stuff. I've got my trusty helmet with me as well, of course, so that I can be safe when I'm climbing a tree. And once we're done with that, we'll shut it down and maybe do some Fortnite video editing, which you guys are, if you're so interested in listening to me edit video, I could turn that on too for you. What do you think about that? Good idea? All right. Hopefully, I've got enough. Thank you very much, Mary France. Appreciate the share. In fact, let me make a note here also. Excuse me. Let's see. I do want to bring the what do you call it? The iPad outside with me also, so that I can monitor the chat. It's easier for me to see because I'm old. So we're gonna put it on the iPad right now also. Alright, let's see here. And continue. Allow YouTube to track your activity across other companies. Sure, whatever. Where are you? It's funny, I can't see my own live in my own channel, you know? Are you going to go live soon today, Mary France? Your videos, my live, home. Maybe I need to go to my YouTube studio to view it. I can't even see my own. This is ridiculous. Where is it? Aha, found it. All right, there, and I'm interested in seeing the chat when we go outside. All right, so I've got it pulled up on the cell phone, on the iPad, because the cell phone is the camera in itself. And let's go ahead and switch over to the DJI wireless microphone. Quite busy here, sir. Oh, it's always busy, and that's a good thing, right? I think it's a good thing when things are busy. Okay, we are back at the desk testing out this microphone. Thank you very much for letting me know before I went all the way outside, right? So why is the DJI wireless microphone not working? I know. We have to use the Prism Lens audio. So testing the microphone now. It should be working, yes? Let's go see. We have to use the Prism Lens audio. So testing the microphone now. All right, I can hear me, so that's cool. Good. Thank you very much for letting me know before we actually went outside. All right, let's do this. This, and we got to disconnect the alarm. Put the boots on. 1 second, let me go get my keys. As funny as it sounds, I have a specific way of how I tie my boots every single time. You know? What I did was I put knots at the very end here like that. And this is specific for these boots that I started with. But basic bow tie knot, or shoelace knot, but I pull it all the way through. So the knots don't undo. This stops there as a stopper. I'll dub a knot and I let those dangle. If I'm in the field, I'll take the loops and I'll actually put them underneath the loop like that, or I'll tuck them inside the boot. It just depends on what I'm doing work-wise. All right. Outside hat. Let's go outside. And what we'll also do is get you set up outside also. Ooh, I can feel the heat already. We're gonna work on the passenger side as opposed to the driver's side, so I actually have space. Instead of that, where the steering wheel is not in my face. And the question is, where will I mount this? Appreciate you continuing to listen in. Biggies and Mary, thank you very much. Appreciate the feedback, letting me know that it's clear. All right, so we're just gonna put this here for now, and I'll adjust the camera angle with what I'm doing and what I want to share with you. You know what I mean? It's all about the camera angles, right? Because I don't have a cameraman to tell me what needs to go where, right? All right, you know what? Hat's got to come off so I have space to work because I'm gonna be getting in here. So that's what it's saying. This is the tray, and it's saying to cut this off. So until I know that I want to do this and if my son likes it or not, and we're just gonna put that off to the side because this is his vehicle. I'm modifying it for him, for me, for my convenience. Well, until I get my vehicle back from him. He's borrowing my truck right now too. So that's what we have going on. Yeah, I don't have a good spot to mount this thing right now. Unless I wedge it here like this. Yeah. Ooh, it's warm. All right, so open up the box once again. Put this off to the side. Screwdriver first to get to this mount. So to show you what I'm looking at here, it's not that tight, pretty loosey-goosey. And I think the purpose of that tape is just to make it a little bit more difficult to extract if I need to. I don't know how much of a little rattling it will prevent. And as you can see here, this fits right into the slot like so. And those, like so. See? Bad angle, there. Like that. And then I guess I could put this right back inside there like that. I'm not using the self-tapping screws. I'm tightening this down good though. That's pretty secure. Do I need to put those other ones? I'm not off-roading or anything like that. You know, my son may say, I like it, but I don't like it. You know? So that's that there. What's next? I'm not going to install these self-tapping screws and go directly into the dash. Yet. Yeah. Let's see what's going on in the chat. Proud mom of Elijah, good to see you. Good day to you too. Thanks for dropping in. Thanks for dropping in and saying hello. Appreciate you greatly. Put that there. Easier for me to see the chat. All right, so we're not doing the screws, but I'll show you how the arm is going to mount. So this is the mounting arm here. They're both the same on same side. So we'll undo one side like so. Large enough for it to fit. Tighten that down here so it doesn't go anywhere. Doesn't need to be Gorilla tight, you know, but it's hanging on there. Undo the other side. Large enough for it to fit on this mount here. Tighten it down. And that could just rest there like so. What's nice about this as well is you see where it's positioned, right? I should have brought the other cell phone outside with me. I could direct the fan on it instead of sitting here, and it'll still be cool. But yeah, let me we'll go get a phone and you know, I got the extra phone upstairs. You'll see it in action at some point. But there you go. That's it. That's the BulletPoint mount installed. Pretty cool, huh? Here, let's change the camera angle around the billet. Basic. bullet point. That's cool. What do you think about that? Pretty cool, huh? Pretty cool. I think so too. Thanks for all the thumbs ups, guys. Appreciate that. That's cool. I got to see here. It looks like it says 10 people are watching. That's awesome. Appreciate you guys greatly. You guys ready to watch me do some tree? I'm not climbing the tree itself. I'm going to be putting the ladder next to it to do the work that I need to do. So let's go ahead and get that set up, shall we? So if you're here just for the bullet point, you can go ahead and leave. I'd love it if you stuck around and listened in on the, oh look, it came with a bottle opener, a bullet point bottle opener, hidden in the thing. If my son likes this, he may say, I want one for the other side so it's symmetrical, or the whole tray. So if he does, then we'll do that. I'll do that, you know, because symmetrical. I'll send him a picture and let him know what he thinks. All right, so next step is to, like I said, we are going to now do some tree trimming, palm tree trimming. Let me show you what I'm talking about. So tree or rear, see these palm trees? All right, all that dead, those dead fronds, those need to get cut out. Now they say that even though some of them have edges that are brown, don't cut those out, only cut the ones that are completely brown and dead, because the tree is still taking nutrients from those that are green. So I'm going to be climbing the tree, climbing a ladder to access the top of those trees and just cutting out with a set of heavy duty pruners. That's the goal. That's the goal, yeah. Wow to the bullet point mount, or wow to the idea of climbing the tree. And I will not be wearing the cowboy hat for this operation. I'll be wearing I'll be wearing a helmet. So, yeah, what do you think about that? Pretty cool, huh? All right, so let's go get a ladder and the gear, and we'll go from there. I came inside. I want to hydrate. It's hot outside. Not too hot, but hot enough, you know, to ensure and make sure that I want to stay hydrated. And little bits of water here and there, as opposed to, you know, drinking a whole ton of water all the time. I'll leave the front area open here. This hat goes up. Put the helmet on. You know what? We don't need the helmet right now, so I'm actually going to leave the helmet in the front. Here, ready to go, but we do need the ladder. So I'm gonna go get the ladder now. And clearly when I'm working outside, I won't be able to monitor the chat like I want to monitor it. I locked the truck already, but that's okay. All right, I'll be right back. Just hang out here for a little bit. I'm gonna go get the ladder. All right. So I'll be right back. But I'm still talking to you. I wonder if you can still hear me. When I'm walking around through the house like this. So gotta go through my garage. Putting some tools away that my wife is borrowing that she didn't put back. She's laughing right now because she's like, because apparently I do that. Apparently I do that all the time with her tools when I'm borrowing stuff from her tool chest. You gotta put it back. Exactly. You know what I realized also? I need work gloves. Why do we need work gloves? We got to make sure our hands are combat ready. Ready for anything, right? And I've got some here. Got to protect the hands. Always protect the hands. Well, it's funny, these are two right-handed gloves. There's a lefty. All right. Yeah, it's nice out. Not too hot. Not too cold. It's warm. I don't want to say it's necessarily ideal temperature-wise, because it still could be a lot cooler out. You know? All right, let's go get the camera. How is the video quality? How is the audio quality? Hopefully it's still good enough. All right. All right, where can I put you guys so it's a good view, so to speak, of me doing the work? I think that'll be okay. We'll see. It's cool. Like I've actually, so having this on the iPad is key. This ladder is pretty awesome. Bought this years ago. All right. All right. So why am I wearing a helmet? All right. Why am I wearing a helmet? Well, for safety, first and foremost. It's like you should be wearing a helmet when you ride your bicycle. Should be. But guess what? If you're not wearing a helmet, what if I fall and hit my head? Right? What if I fall and hit my head? I could die. It's not that short of a fall. I've had friends fall out of high areas, hit their head, and get really messed up. And what if there's a wasp nest in here and I lose balance because I didn't like the way that thing was, right? So I'm just getting some of these things out of the way easy with the process, just so I could access it a little bit better. And then I'll get to doing the big stuff. You know, what if something bites me and I lose balance? That would be disastrous for me, right? So, trying to be safe. Doing my best to be safe. And of course, while I'm cutting stuff out, stuff could fall on me also. And it's all about safety when you're doing stuff like that's dangerous. You know, use the right gear, tools and gear when you're working. Okay, so this side is pretty much done. These are yellow still, so I'm not gonna mess with these, but I gotta get around to the other side now. Can I reach any from this side? Just so that it's less work for me when I get around there. I think I can. Did I do more work for me doing it like this? Possibly, because now it's double stuff to actually pick up, right? But I needed to access it. Wobbly. Secure your tools before you climb down the ladder, before you climb up it. That way I have both hands available to me, moving up and down the ladder. All right, Joji, good to see you. Palm trees, nice. Thank you very much, Joji. All right, let's go to the other side, yeah? he has something to do on a day that's not so hot. Secure my tools before I move, which is basics of tree climbing also. You know, tree climbing, arborist work. Secure your tools before you move. And when you're secure, then you can work. I might have to reposition the ladder. If I don't have to, I'm not going to. But in the interest of safety, I will if I must. Just so I get the ones that are a little bit higher. Secure the tool. Reposition. What do you think about that, guys? Let's see, Senna on my Jeep. Yeah, right? I will try not to fall. That's the key. Do things safely, Joji. Thank you. There's one that I want to get to. That's way up top. Make sure the ladder is secure. And then I can climb again. So climbing a ladder, I would actually say is like I'm not even strapped in, is just as dangerous as climbing, because I'm not really secure in the tree, you know. So this is actually very dangerous. I do not condone this one bit. So why am I doing it? Because, well, I'm confident myself in my own abilities and risk awareness to do the job, you know. Whew. I want to get my coffee. Oh, water. Whew. Quick look around on the front yard here. Let's see, can I switch it? Front. So these palm trees, I trimmed these down here earlier. So those are good to go. I could probably trim that Japanese maple so the leaves aren't touching the ground. These palms are good here as well. Let's see. These palms I think I'm happy with. I could feel like there's bugs crawling all over me right now. I don't see any other completely brown palm fronds anywhere. So we are going to move to the backyard. Yes, no, good headgear is very important. Switching to front camera. Switching to front camera. There. This helmet is very important. I'm not going to say it saved my life, but stuff has fallen onto me from when I cut from up high that I'm glad I was wearing this helmet, you know. And I mean, even when I was trimming that big tree behind me, this one over here, you know, with the pole chainsaw last weekend, I ensured that I was wearing my helmet because I you know, stuff still fell and allowed me to still maintain position and safety and awareness and control of my tool while working, you know. So, all right, let's see here. Joji, if you want to see my helmet, if you want to get one for you also, for when you do stuff like this, you should also, thank you, Biggies, appreciate you still being here. Click on the link in the description below for the helmet and that BulletPoint mount that I was working on earlier, you know. All right, we are now in the shade. I've got some more palm fronds to cut in the backyard here, show you. Let's just take the glove off so it's easier for me to press the screen. I'm not actually working right now anyway. So I've got a couple here on the ground, low level, brown stuff there. And I've got, this tree is actually pretty healthy. Nothing brown there. This one's got a lot of brown on it though. So I'll take that one out and take the brown out of that. And we'll go from there. All right, let's see, where would you like to sit and watch me from? Maybe, at least for this one, put you guys right here. And I'll reposition as we go. I mean, this is a small one. And then we'll get the ladder for that taller one in the back. All right, small one's done. Whew. All right, let's see. We'll go ahead and get the ladder positioned over there. So I'll just set this up here like so. And we'll work on that big tree in the back there. Maybe we'll bring the camera a little closer, or this is fine. Let me know if this is a good camera angle, if you want something closer, okay? Got the ladder. This one's gonna be a little bit trickier because I've got uneven surface over here. Everything's at an angle. Positioning the ladder as close to the tree as possible. I'm only going to be able to get a couple things here, and also making sure the feet are stable and it's not rocking. So that's good. Again, wearing the helmet for safety. Let's double check the camera angle, make sure it's good to go before I actually get to climbing. Closer? Closer, okay, thank you. Thank you, Joji. Good feedback, good feedback. This is fun. My coffee's still too hot. So I am outside. Hopefully the Wi-Fi is still good. All right, let's see. Put you here, this here, coffee, and this will go here like so, and we'll go from there. We'll move this out of the way. All right, we're gonna go up. Once again, I put the face shield down so that if bugs start flying in my face, they will hit the screen first and not me. Looks like a bird's nest in here. I'm not gonna disturb it too much. I hope I don't disturb it too much. Yeah, and if there's a bird in here and it flies at my face, at least I've got the screen, the mesh screen, to protect my face. That's the idea. The squirrels would climb the tree and also gnaw at these palm fronds. It's like they're trying to get them out of the way for their house or something. Leave that. What's on the other side? I've only got one. Can I get it? I got it. All right. So I'm at a weird angle right now because I'm near vertical, which feels dangerous, but before I went to work, I check to make sure that I wasn't going anywhere. I'm not gonna go any higher though because it feels sketchy. All right, that's good. See, you pull enough, I can feel the ladder move. All right. Let's see. All right. That's good enough. Oh, wait, do I have one more? I think I have one more to cut. This one looks dead. Yep, one more. I missed it. It was hiding. It looks like a bird's nest. I'm confident that it is a bird's nest and not a beehive, but it does have that spirally look to it. That concerns me, of course. All right. Oh, why does this keep closing? Installing. So I can't see the chat, what's going on in the chat right now, because YouTube is, I guess, installing right now. It decided to do an update in the middle of things. But that's all the yard work I think I want to do this morning. Maybe I'll scoop the pool. Yeah, I'll scoop the pool too. You know, let's see, is it done installing so I could go back to reading the chat, the chit chat? Let's see. Search me and this and how much battery do I have left? That's the question. Right. Well, I'm not doing anything else today it's gonna require me to use this helmet, so I am gonna gather up all the trash. Oh, I forgot there's a bee's nest over there. Those bees over here, they stung the crap out of me last weekend. I'll show you. While I was cutting the grass. There's a hive. They're going in and out of that tree stump. And so, yeah, I was actually over there by that far tree when they stung me. I was like, what are you kidding? Are you kidding me? You know, why are you hitting me in here? You know? So, yeah, they got me good. 3 in the back of the head. 1 on the side, and yeah, that was extremely irritating. All right, we're gonna break this thing down, put the ladder away, and then I'll do cleanup. So I'll leave this on, chit chat away, you know, say hello. You could watch me work. Right now it's just cleanup is the plan, you know, and then after that I'll go inside. Because it's 11:45 now, I'm probably gonna eat some lunch. And then after I eat some lunch, I'll shower, eat lunch, And then I'm gonna edit video because it is getting warm out. And I don't like working outside when it's super humid if I don't have to. You know, I don't have to. You know? Yeah, I don't have to. And I don't want to. Oh man, my coffee's still too hot. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff and projects that I have to do and want to do around the yard. But I'm gonna focus on getting this thing done with first, and then we'll go from there. Watch how I break down my ladder at this odd angle. So first thing I do is do the high side, and then I lower this to its smallest point. Secure both sides. This is a Werner ladder. Had this for several years actually, come think about it. Secure, sturdy. I think I got this one instead of the little giant ladders because this is what they had in Home Depot and I needed one right away, you know, for a project that I was working on. But yeah. All right, let's see. What are you asking, Joji? What are you using to live right now, Jason? So I am actually using Prism Live, and I started the live stream from my computer inside. And what's cool about Prism Live is it gives me the ability to switch cameras, and not just switch cameras, but switch to my cell phone camera. So I'm actually on my cell phone right now, you know? Yeah, I am on my cell phone. Pretty cool, right? Here, I'm gonna put this down over here while I put the ladder away. Be right back. Whew. But yeah, I'm using Prism Live right now. And the way this is connecting to Prism Live, hopefully the video's connection is good, because when I go over here, I'll lose video signal because this is on Wi-Fi to the computer and streaming in that manner. All right, we're gonna take the helmet off, put a hat on, yard cleanup, and call it a day. Continue to ask your questions. Yeah, happy to teach you about Prism Live. Big fan of it, big fan of that tool. All right. All right. Put my helmet down. Get some water. Put my outside hat on. And of course, the way I learned how to use Prism Live was by using the online tutorials, you know. So, which might be better for you from a perspective of, you know, timing and availability for you and I to get together to actually teach you how to use it, you know. Because we're all very busy. You're busy, I'm busy, you know. And that's why I can extreme in both manners. Whew. That's how I'm able to do both. Because I can switch over to my desk camera inside the house in a little bit also. Yep, always using gloves because unfortunately, I do have soft hands. They used to be very rough, but because I'm no longer active duty Navy where I needed to have rough hands, don't get me wrong, my hands are strong, you know, they're not as calloused and as hard as they used to be. Very good grip strength, but I gotta be able to play my Fortnite game, and I can't play Fortnite if I have cuts and stuff like that all over my hands. I'm not gonna worry about those little leaves, just the sticks, because I can blow all that stuff out of the way too. All the little things can get blown away. This is always the worst part about doing stuff like this, the cleanup. Why? I don't want to do this, but part of it, part of the tasks to make the yard look nice. And I think that's what this channel is turning more into. Hey, doing stuff around the house. I have a small following, and I appreciate you all greatly for liking my channel and watching me do stuff. You know, it's pretty cool. And thank you very much for stopping by to watch. You know, more stuff to clean up here, but I'm gonna go get the iPad, which I left in the backyard. Let's see here. Let's see. Do you have a mic? What are you using to live right now? Oh, okay. You are still loud even though you are far away from your device. Do you have a mic? Yes, I do. In fact, take a look. Let's see here. Let me take off my glove. I am using the DJI wireless microphone. The link to this is actually in the description below. So I am using this microphone right here. And this is connected to a receiver on the phone. So instead of using the cell phone microphone, I'm using this microphone. Transmits directly to the receiver into Prism Live. And so yes, I am using a microphone. Good observation, Joji. Very good observation. All right, let's continue on with the picking up of the yard. Yeah, it's pretty neat, right? To be able to continue to do that. I'll do it like this. I don't have to keep switching the microphone because I'm actually moving in this direction anyway. Oh, here. I'm picking stuff up over here on the side of the house. All right. Almost done with cleaning up the front yard. Maybe this is one more, we'll say 2 more trips. And I'm just actually, I've got for lack of a better term, a mulch pile pit on the side of the house there that I'm building up to help curb the erosion when it rains. Because the yard's eroding into the creek. And that is most definitely not a good thing at all. Yeah, I want this to be one more trip. So I'm gonna stack everything on top into one giant pile and then walk it over. Almost there. Yes, cool, Mike. Yeah, go swim. I'm about to be winterized my garden. Oh, all right. That's good. That's very good. It's cool that you garden. It's funny, I'm Filipino, but I don't garden. My dad has the best garden. He has everything. You know, he has everything. Whew. What the fuck was that, dude? Something was biting me. Like bees or something. It just got stung on my wrists. Big time. Great. Got me again, right here. I felt it. That's why I was all freaky. Felt like my whole arm was getting all, what do you call it, stung on just now. I'm not even anywhere near those those bees. All right, I'm gonna finish this off quickly. What do you think about that? Yeah, it's cool, Mike. Joji, go to jasonlavarius.com, and I actually have all the stuff that a lot of the gear that I use there. I posted up there. Been thinking about how to revamp that a little bit better so it's easier for people to visit and see my gear. Because I'm a gear guy. And maybe that's what I transition my YouTube channel to do and be, the gear guy. The gear guy channel. Because that's what I like to talk about, the gear. Why? I'm a gear guy. As little trips as possible is good. Dang, something is biting me again. I'll come back for the small stuff, I think. digging a hole right now. So I can plant this thing here. As I fall off the mini cliff. That's what that little scramble was. I will check your site, Jason. Thanks for sharing the gears you are using. Yes, you're very welcome. You're very welcome. I just fell off the cliff. Small cliff, but I lost footing and I fell over. Yard's cleaned up as far as I'm concerned for right now. Before 12 noon, so that's good. I think it's time for me to call it a wrap before it gets too hot. Give myself 2 to 3 hours to edit video when it's super hot outside. Maybe I'll fly my drone later also. And then I'll play Fortnite probably around 6 or 8 p.m. Between 6 and 8 p.m. is when I'll get on. Unless my wife wants to go and do something. She may want to go do something now also. So, I appreciate you guys hanging out with me. Is that all I said I was going to do? Let's see here. BulletPoint Jeep mount, palm tree care. Yeah, what do you think? You want to ask me any other questions right now while you got me? I am not going to go swim. As funny as it sounds, I actually don't like getting in the water. It's a beautiful pool, salt water, but for some reason I've just got to, I guess, I'm adverse to it. You know. But yeah, my website, it's not a very good website. I'm still figuring things out for it all, you know. I'm not exactly sure how, you know, I will pan things out with it. You know, I'm learning, you know, social media. I mean, I just learned how to spell YouTube 2 years ago, you know. And I'm not really a tech guy, you know. I'm a gear dude, like outdoor stuff, you know. I mean, maybe I'll make a video of me chopping up all that wood tomorrow morning. What do you think about that? Does that sound pretty cool? Do some wood chopping? Yeah, maybe I will. Maybe I'll take my shirt off. My wife would be like, you're an idiot. There's nothing to see underneath this shirt anyway. What's up, Tim? What's going on, brother? I just got done doing some, I just installed, well, you've seen me on the lives with, what do you call it, Paul in my son's Jeep. The thing keeps on falling over. I'll show you what I did. Pretty cool. I put a cell phone mount in the Jeep. And I'm actually live streaming with using Prism Live from the computer right now, using my cell phone as a camera, which is connected to the cell phone via Wi-Fi. Wi-Fi, right? Isn't that how you Australians say it? Wi-Fi? Here, I'll show you what I did in the Jeep. Going into the passenger side here. You can probably see it already. Oh no, you got wrong camera angle. Put this down here. I know, no cowboy hat, right, Tim? I had it on earlier, but then I thought I'm working outside, and I mean, it's a. So check it out. This is the Bullet cell phone mount for inside of the Jeep, and it connected basically with the OEM screw, one screw, and it's pretty secure. You know, I basically put my cell phone on that, and I can. It'll be easier to text and drive at the same time. That's why. Not my insurance company. I am not doing that. I'm not texting and driving. I am not live streaming and driving. I'm just listening and driving. Driving and listening, right? Oh, thanks, Tim. I am actually in my son's Jeep right now, and that's my wife's Jeep, the white one, over there, over there. I am a Ford guy. I've had Jeeps before. I've had the four-door Jeep like my wife's. We've had, in fact, I think that's her like 5th or 6th Jeep. She gets one, like she trades it in every like 2 or 3 years or something like that. But she's really happy with that one. She's got the 2019. This is a 2021 Jeep. But as you know, I've got a Ford F-150. You know, that's almost like my phone mount in my work ute. Yeah, it's good, man. BulletPoint. You know, it keeps you, allows you to be hands-free and mount the phone there. I could turn this sideways like this also if I wanted to go horizontal. All right, this is what I have in my truck also. But what I have is a magnetic one, so all I've got to do is boink, and I can turn it easy. I don't have to do a whole, you know, unscrewing of the thing. But this is very secure. This is a solid mount, and I highly recommend BulletPoint, having used it in my truck. Now my son may say, I want the other side done also and the middle done as well, you know, because right now it's just the left side, because that's all that I would need. This mount itself, I believe it cost me like $70 or so, and it's a solid tool. It's a solid tool. Very happy with it. And I'm actually really happy with my cell phone reception right now. I'm assuming that the video is pretty good because I'm on Wi-Fi right now. And that Wi-Fi router that I bought, remember when I was having all those internet issues? Well, Cox said, yeah, you're using a 2-in-1, which is not very good. You may want to consider a off-market, or not off-market, but a non-Cox brand, because I was using their panoramic Wi-Fi, which I thought, oh, if it's Cox, it'll be much better and easier for setup and such. But clearly for what I'm using it for, like live streaming, it was not helping me out at all. Extremely irritated by the performance of that thing. So I went with the modem router, you know, route. And I bought a pretty high-speed router in order to give me a good solid Wi-Fi connection wherever I am in the house. So tomorrow I might actually do some wood chopping depending on what the temperature looks like, and we'll stream that as well tomorrow morning. When? I don't know. Whenever I wake up. I woke up at what, 9 o'clock today, and didn't go live until at about, how long have I been live for? An hour ago, and it is what, 12 o'clock now, 12:10? So 11:10 is when I got live because I wanted to set things up. In fact, maybe that's what I'll do now. I'll take a picture of me and my axes and the stuff that I'm going to be using for the live stream. Yeah, no, solid, Tim. It's solid. All right, let's go into the garage and close up the garage because I'm done playing outside today. You know, it's hot. And I'll be going on a road trip here pretty soon too, that I would want that cell phone mount there, so it's just easier for me to get around and do stuff. But Tim, you might appreciate this. So my son found this vehicle. I think I've told you the story about the 1973 Ford Gran Torino. You maybe have seen this in other live streams, but yeah, take a look. I've got this thing here. So 2 a.m. Holy crap! Sunday morning. You still playing Fortnite, brother? You playing Fortnite? I'm in my garage right now. But we've got my son has a, can you identify what this is, Tim? I'll be honest with you. I did not know what this was. When my son found this vehicle on Craigslist, of all places, right? Oh, let me unplug these real quick. When he found this thing on Craigslist, I was like, why do you want a car? I thought you wanted to get a truck, like me, you know? Like an old truck that you could learn how to turn wrenches on and change the oil and do all that cool stuff with it, you know? He's like, eh. I was like, well, instead of shooting him down and telling him, no, we're not going to get that, why don't you talk to your mother and schedule, if you're serious about it, schedule a test drive. And so an hour later, he was a junior in high school, Friday afternoon before spring break. What did I do with my other glove? There it is. He comes back to me and says, hey, Mom said we could test drive it tomorrow. I was like, what? And I didn't think anything of it, you know. Truck, right? That's all I thought. Truck. Holy crap, what engine? It's a 1973 Ford Gran Torino. When the dude was talking to me about it, let's see, is it open? I'll show you the engine, Tim. Because I don't know shit about trucks or engines. I'm not a, what do you call it? One of those dudes. I'm not a car guy. I'm a combat driver. You know what I mean? I could drive the hell out of them, but that's about it. This has a 351 Cleveland in it, which is not the original. It initially had a Windsor, I guess, is what the owner was saying. And, you know, just by virtue of learning and YouTubing and learned a little bit more, but I didn't know anything about this vehicle. I was like, you don't want a car. You want a truck. Well, he's got a 351 Cleveland in there. And the guy that we bought it from, we put a new battery in there. We said my son did the majority of all the work to this vehicle, because I don't know, like I said, anything about engines. I just know that this is a 351 Cleveland that the guy pulled out of a Cobra Jet or something like that, Mustang, 1970. Ford Mustang. And yeah, we got a good deal on this, I think. But 351 Cleveland is what's in here. And dude, I love the sound it makes. She sounds good. You know. Yes, they came with Windsors. Yeah, right. Dang, you know your vehicles, brother. That's cool. You know your vehicles. I don't. You know, like I said, I'm not a car guy. I'm a combat driver, and yeah. What's the term? She's cherry, right? Cleveland heads are awesome. Yeah, I don't even know what the difference is between the Cleveland engines or the what do you call it, or the Windsors. To be honest with you, you know, none of your business. Is that Eddie? Good to see you, brother. I know it's been a little while, right? Is that a Performance 2 manifold? Tim, what did I just say? I don't even know what that means. Performance 2 manifold. You want me to open it up again so you can take a closer look? Because I'll do that. You know, maybe you could tell by looking at it. Because I don't know. And maybe that's what we need to do. Make a list of everything that's on this Gran Torino. In fact, thank you very much. I will do that, because people ask me all the time, hey, what's that? What's this? What's that? And I'm like, I don't know what that is, man. Come on. What do I look like? Car guy? I got one. I don't know. It's gold or copper, right? It uses a lot of gas. Hey, Lance, good to see you. A lot of work? What's a lot of work? This vehicle, bro, no work for me whatsoever. I am not a car guy. I'm not turning any wrenches on this thing unless it has something to do with, you know. So I bought this $3,000 heavy duty sewing machine so that weird, it sounds funny, but I'm a trimmer, you know, I can sew. And I'm actually gonna redo the interior, you know. Here, take a look at the seats. Let's see. You can look up the VIN on the side of the door, and it'll tell you, and it'll tell you everything about it. There's a lot of stuff on this thing that it's aftermarket, you know. But check out the interior. And the seats, it needs new foam, and it's cracking here, as you can see here, right? So I finally found the leather for it, same colors, and the intent is I bought this machine so that I can redo the seats for my son. And it's super saggy, it's very soft. You know, like I'm a little dude, you know, I'm a lightweight dude, and I sink into it. You know, small back seat, but big enough for big enough for the drive-in. That's awesome. Let's see. Upholsterers are some of the highest paid hot rod people there are. And that's more my speed, you know, sewing and doing that kind of stuff. And so I was learning how to do that as a hobby. I mean, I actually enjoy that type of work, you know. I was watching this one dude on YouTube called Such a Flow, and he's a faceless YouTube channel, right? Such a Flow, Cechalo, and you just see him trimming and doing stuff. You know, I bought his course, you know, awesome. There's another dude that's out there. I think he's like the Irish trimmer or something like that. He sells courses also. I did not buy one of his yet. Maybe I'll wait until Black Friday because that's when his courses do go on sale. And man, I'll tell you what, I've bought so many online courses. I haven't finished a single one, but I'll buy it because I'm interested in the knowledge there, you know. And next, you know, it's like, all right, cool. I'm on to the next thing. You know, let's see here. Yeah, I'll show you that carb, Tim. The hood. I'm surprised that my son hasn't chimed in on the thing yet and said anything. Let's see. Here's the latchy thingy. Here it is. In fact, let me, I don't know how to text him from my phone while it's on Prism. All right, might be a 650 or 850. All right, let's see here. Let's take a look. And I'll give you a closer look at the parts and pieces. The parts and pieces. All the car pieces. Do you see all the engine pieces, Tim? Go around slow enough so you can get a good angle and look. See, I think I'm all wobbly. I'm on a selfie stick dealio thingy. But this is actually my son's first car that he found. And he drove it and he loved it in high school. 1 week after he passed his he passed his driver's test for his license. He was driving to school and it was cold. And what do cold engines do, right? It gives more power, right? So I'm told. And so he's at the stop sign and he's going to make a right turn onto a busy, you know, road. Right? And a cop pulls up near him. Well, as he pulls out of that off street, if you will, onto the main road, he guns it in order to get in front of the oncoming traffic. Are you good with that? Are you good with that, Tim? He guns it so that he could get in front of the oncoming traffic. Well, as he does that, because it's cold outside, more power to the engine apparently, the tires lose grip because it was also a cold and somewhat not quite icy, but a little dew on the ground. It doesn't have the super grippy tires either, right? And he smokes his wheels in front of the cop. And not only does he smoke them in front of the cop, you know, not on purpose, because he was just giving it gas so he could go. He drifts 4 lanes over into the lane that he needed to get into, which is why he was giving it a lot of gas. Well, as you can imagine, he goes into his lane and he goes out and whoop whoop. I was mad, but I was also laughing at the same time. And I guess the cop was, you know, yelling at him and giving him crap and this and that. And I'm like, man, you did smoke. I mean, big picture, don't get caught if you're gonna do, but you know, wrong place, wrong time. He did something on, you know, and he's still getting used to the vehicle. So beautiful and clean engine. Yeah, my son takes care of it. You know, I mean, he's off at college now. He has my truck, so I'm gonna meet up with him at some point in order to swap vehicles. He took my truck so that he could move all his stuff from home to school, and that's what we did. I gave him my truck when he came home for like spring. I drove the vehicle up there. We swapped vehicles. I took his Jeep, which is what I'm driving right now for the last week, and then yeah, basically just so that it's easier for him to bring all his stuff around. You know, that's a Brawler carb. Nice, Brawler. Is that the name brand? I didn't even see the name brand on it. You got a good eye, Tim. Oh yeah, there's a, it's on the side. It's on the side, yeah, Brawler. Thank you, Tim. Yeah, if you got questions about it, you know, I'll send them and I'll ask my son. I know he has some other ideas of what else to do with it. He's done some stuff with the fuel lines, and we actually undercoated the underside just to help prevent and decrease the rust. I mean, because they do salt the roads out here in Virginia. This vehicle came from Florida, then to Virginia, then we're the third owner. Yeah. Or my son's the third owner. You know, but yeah, I mean, I like driving around on it, but working on it that's not my bag, baby. Not in the least even, you know? So, you know what, fellas? I am actually pretty hungry right now. Just hit me. What are you guys having for lunch today or your next meal? Tim, I know it's 2 a.m., so what are you having for breakfast? You know, what am I going to have? I think I might make some, I've got leftover rice. I could fry that and go from there. Hey, real quick, how is the audio and the video right now? I am in my garage. The Wi-Fi is going through a door, another door, my wife's garage, another exterior door into here. I'm just curious to know how the video feed is, if it's choppy, buffering, or anything like that, you know? Because I'd like to do more lives from the man cave here, which is climate controlled. I've got a mini split up here, as you can see. So I might actually spend more time in here. I might even bring, I don't want to bring my, what do you call it, Fortnite gaming computer in here. I'm going to have my pillow soon. Right on, Tim. Right on, Tim. Yeah, and you know what? Back to you, Eddie. Not interested in making it a job or profession. It's a hobby. You know, like all things, it's a hobby. You know, it's you know, I enjoy doing stuff. I got a good job. You know, taking care of people, managing a company, and all these little side things is they're hobbies. They're fun for me. You know, I mean, to include the tree arbor stuff, the drone stuff, it's a hobby. If I can make money out of it, cool. You know, but I don't expect to turn it into a full-time gig or anything like that. You know, why? What the hell? Is there something in the way? This is super weird. I can't close my garage. I hope I didn't wake my wife. I know she wanted to sleep in. I know it's 12 p.m. here. She should be awake, right? Okay, cool. Grilled cheese with tomato. Nice. Audio is good, but the sync is off. Reminds me of the old Chinese karate movies. No. Agree. All right, cool. No, that's good. So the reason why is microphone here, transmitter, to the computer via Wi-Fi. So that's probably why we've got that desync. No. Agree. Oh, it's way off, in fact. I just listened to it also. That's funny. Grilled cheese tomato with sounds pretty darn good also. We only have grated cheese here in the house, in the fridge. My wife ordered the groceries via Amazon, so they don't have everything at Amazon that we want, you know, but On that note, fellas, thank you very much for stopping on by. I'll be playing Fortnite here in a couple hours. I'm going to edit some video from some Fortnite video. I might actually get on Fortnite just to get specific content of videos that I want to create, you know, more short videos, you know. In fact, on that note, Tim, you know, if you're like, hey, how do you do this? Maybe I'll answer that question with a YouTube short for Fortnite, you know, or like, oh, that would be a good one. Because I like doing those types of videos as opposed to just, you know, I like talking to and interacting in that manner. In fact, the last video I posted yesterday, it got like, within an hour, it got 2,000 views. I was like, holy cow, you know, for a nobody, and I only have like 360 subscribers. You know, I'm pretty happy about that, you know, for a nobody YouTuber, you know. All right, on that note, I'm gonna go ahead and call this, I think I have to end it upstairs. So we're gonna do that. We'll end this live stream upstairs. And I'll show you what I'm talking about here in a second. Let me put all this gear down. But yeah, whew. But it's cool to hang out with you guys, you know, while I'm doing stuff. Maybe I do it via Zoom so it's easier from an interacting perspective, you know, and I've thought about that. I was like, hey, that would be, especially when I'm driving, you know, it's basically a Zoom conference, right? I don't have to read nothing, right? Well, you guys can read the chat to me, you know. Thank you very much, Tim. Have a great sleep, brother. Enjoy that pillow. You know, enjoy that pillow. Heck yeah. I'm gonna eat lunch. Maybe I'll shower first. But I do have to tell Justin and everyone I said hello. Will do, Eddie. Will do. Jump on my what do you call it? YouTube channel, my gaming channel. Have you seen that? I think I've seen you over there before. Cyraval. It's my last name backwards. And so Sairaval. Oh, here. I'll just do this here. Sairaval. In fact, I wonder if I could, type that in the search for the channel and take a look at that. Let me know what you think. Maybe we'll get you playing some Fortnite with us, Eddie. You know, I wonder if I can actually share a link for the YouTube while I'm on YouTube. Technology is mind-boggling to me sometimes. Yeah, it's not even letting me get out of it. It's called being a good human, Jason. Thank you. I appreciate that, Eddie. We all try to be. Yeah, all try to be. That's what it's all about. You're right, being a good human. There's something about that, right? I know, look, my squat rack, it's using as a, I threw some extension cords up there. It's a extension cord rack. Not good use of my squat rack. I'm going to be moving this rack upstairs, actually, so that you guys, because for Fortnite Fitness Night, that gray contraption there, it's behind the bicycle. I'm gonna move that upstairs. In fact, maybe I'll do that today, and we could do Fortnite Fitness, because I could do dips and I could do pull-ups on it. It's got a big footprint though, which I don't like. But maybe that's what I'll be doing. Could do leg lifts on it too, you know. Oh, thanks, Tim. I appreciate that, brother. Thanks, brother. Laura, good to see you. Oh my God, the sink is so out. I know. You know what? On that note, let's go upstairs, and I'm gonna shut the thing down from upstairs. I am in my garage. Right now, and that might be why. Maybe because it will get better when I actually go inside the house and have good Wi-Fi signal. Let's see. Go through my wife's garage, and then into the house. Let's see how off the sink is now. Hi, Laura from Essex, UK. All right. we're at the desk mic now. And so part of the reason why the sync was off is because I'm on my cell phone right now. But now we are at the desk. Whew. And I don't want to sit here at it's a leather chair, so it doesn't, it's not going to absorb all the sweat and dirt like. Oh, there you go. So we are now at the desk. There you go. I gotta remember that the light means not muted. But I actually had to come back up here to turn this off to shut the stream down. Why is that? I look blurry, don't I? There we go. I actually have to turn the what do you call it? The stream off from the computer, because I started the stream from the computer. So, and I used my cell phone as a computer. This is how we like to hear Justin, not you, Jason. You guys are funny. You guys are funny. Thank you. I appreciate you, Laura. I appreciate that greatly. It is lunchtime for me. It's the Secret Lab chairs. Oh, all right, let's take a quick look at what Tim has shared with us here. As in we like Justin silent. Oh. I don't know. I enjoy Justin's conversations, which is why and your conversations and listening in and being a fly on the wall with these guys. I think it's pretty cool. Continue to Secret Labs US store. Let's see here. And let's do this here also. We are going to go to my Fortnite one because it's that way. And gameplay. Oof, lots of me's. Put you over here. Prism Live. And put you over here. The Secret Lab chair. This is what Tim shared. I have looked at this chair. And it's a pretty darn cool chair. It's expensive. The funny thing is, the chair that I'm using, I actually pulled out of the trash because the arm broke. And because that arm broke, I thought I could fix that. And I ordered parts to fix it. And this is the chair that I use. Let's see here. Kielhauer, I think it's a vanilla. Uline, Kielhauer, conference and executive chairs. Accept all. And let's see, vanilla. Gallery, and I use the high back chair. This one. Which I don't even, oh wow, they don't even show the pricing for it. Here, they used to show the pricing. This is $1,000+ chair is my point. And I've thought about redoing the upholstery on it. I mean, it's super comfortable. You've seen me sit here for hours. I don't complain about my back or my butt or my legs falling asleep. The only time my legs will fall asleep when I'm using this chair is if I cross my legs. And that's very rare that my legs even fall asleep because I'm moving around so much anyway. Got to get up and do them pull-ups when I have poor performances, right? But yeah, the vanilla chair. It's probably, I mean, it was $1,000 a chair in, 2014. Imagine what it is now. But it's so comfortable, so comfortable. And this is what I use. Kielhauer. It's not a gaming chair. It's an office chair, But that's what they go for. This is from what I've heard, it's a very good chair, but this is actually the same exact chair that I use at work. Like I said, I found this in the trash at work. Someone threw it away because it broke. And so I was like, I'm taking it home since it's trash, and I'm going to fix it up. So, yeah. See this this covering? There's a reason why there's a covering on it. You know, because it's all ratty. But I could, you know, I could buy some leather and make my own seat cover. After all, I'm planning to do that anyway. The question is, what color seat cover should I use for this backing? You know, I kind of like that camouflage look that's back there. I mean, it tells a little bit about me that, you know, I don't blare that I'm a veteran, but, you know, I'm a veteran, you know. But let's see. On that note, I am going to go eat lunch now. Appreciate you guys sticking around and hanging out with me, and I'll see you on Fortnite in a little bit, Laura. I'm sure I'm going to be gathering content for YouTube Shorts that I want to make. You know, some specific questions that I'm answering is what I'm doing. Versus, your shorts are funny. You know, like when that one, I like the one when Tim was dancing around your card because you were doing that to him also. It's funny. It's entertaining, you know. And that's what it's about, you know, being entertained by our friends and fellow content creators, I think. But again, thank you all very much for stopping on in and hanging out. I'm trying to find the finish stop button. We'll see you guys later on, and I'll talk to you later. Thanks.